Hey y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kay, and this is my channel where I share all about my making adventures. Today is Wednesday, October 4th. It is 9:30 a.m. Just poured myself a cup of coffee and then made just a little bit more because this was the last, and I wasn't ready to be done with the coffee yet this morning. So I'll have more waiting on me upstairs when I am done recording. I'm using a new mug today. Let me show you that real quick before I forget. Look how cute this is. This is completely Cherie from Ollie and Bella's faults. I've seen these around, but then she was showing and talking about her Emma. This is the Emma Bridgewater mug, and yeah, I had to order one. I ordered this one. A tin that I'm so excited to put some cookies in for Halloween, and then a Christmas mug, which you'll see later. It's not quite time to break that out yet, but anyways, yeah, got some coffee this morning. I have lots to talk about. I have finished a couple of pairs of socks. Yes, I'm so excited to finish a few things. I've cast on a few things. So lots to talk about today. But first, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as The Crazy Sock Lady. And I do have links right down below this video for everywhere that you can find me, as well as links to any shops that I talk about. Project pages are linked below. I'm realizing I forgot to grab my English paper piecing, so I'm gonna have to go grab that because I've made some progress on my quilt top. Let me go do that really quickly before I forget. All right, I've grabbed the English paper piecing. Let's dive in. First, I want to mention that we do still have a make-along going on right now. This runs to the end of October. It is our Crazy Spooky Make-Along. You can participate by using the hashtag on Instagram. I'll put that here on the screen. Or you can participate in the Ravelry group, which will be linked down below. This is for anything fall or Halloween themed, knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, sewing, anything that you might be doing that's fall or Halloween themed. And then we did also, over in our YouTube memberships, we have a Facebook group. So if you've not joined us over there and you want to check it out, there's a link down below the video for the memberships. You can head over and check out the different tiers. For our level 2 members, we do have a private Facebook group that is such a great place to chat, share what you're working on, and we also have make-alongs that we've been doing over there. So we're starting a new one for October, and it is a holiday/gift make-along. So anything holiday themed, anything that is a gift, that is what we are doing for our make-along for October and November over in the memberships. So definitely, if you haven't joined the memberships already, it's been so much fun. There's extra content every week, at least one extra video here on YouTube for the level 2 members, and then also that private Facebook group. Okay, but let's talk knitting. It's enough admin stuff. Let's show the socks that I finished. So I did finish my 2 at a time socks. This is out of the Heathered Handmaids Hello Fall colorway. I did these 2 at a time magic loop, just using my vanilla socks pattern, and then I do have a tutorial here on YouTube for 2 at a time socks as well as vanilla socks. But I love this colorway. I love how these turned out. So fun. So just my usual 64 stitches, US 1 2.25 millimeter needles, knit 2, purl 2, rib, 25 rounds. I think that's about it. I think I did 60 rounds for the leg, or right about there. Yeah, these were so much fun, and this yarn is just gorgeous. I'm very happy with these. So I finished those. I think the day that I recorded last, I finished those. And then I, on Sunday, finished my morning coffee socks. This is one of my patterns, and I did these for my husband, Eric. And this was out of the September Yarnable colorway. Mossy Hollow. I love how this pattern looks in this. It's a nice texture, but a bit of a play on a rib too. So it's fun. It's easy to memorize. And I just think it looks great. It looks great in any yarn, but it really shows off in like a solid or a tonal type yarn like this. This one for Eric, I do 64 stitches as well. And I did knit 2, purl 2, rib for the cuff for 25 rounds. Other than that, I followed the pattern exactly. And he will be excited I can gift these to him now. He's been starting to wear his hand knit socks a little bit. We've had a couple of warm days this week though. It's supposed to be warm today. And then I think we're supposed to really cool down, hopefully. But yeah, these were super fun. I finished them on Sunday, so I did not get them done within September, but that's fine. That's close enough. I will take it. And I have already cast on my October Yarnable socks. I'll show a few other things first, and then the October Yarnable will kind of take us into mail because I haven't shown that box yet. But I have, let's see, a new cast on. Is it in this one? Did I not bring those down? I don't think I did. They're in my purse. That's fine. I am only going to show 2 pairs of socks then today. I brought down well, they're both new cast-ons, I guess. This one is Cascade Heritage. Do I have the tag in here? Cascade Heritage Prints. The color is 127. This is one that I snagged from Crazy Sock Lady Co. when that was open. I'm just doing my vanilla sock pattern. You can see that I am through the heel, working on the gusset decreases. And this one's been so fun. It definitely is like very Halloween-y. Candy corn is kind of what it reminds me of. Definitely a fun one. So I cast these on Thursday, this past Thursday, and we went out of town on Friday to my sister's. So I had these to work on the trip. And then yesterday, oh, I dropped a stitch. Yesterday I sat down, did the heel, did some of the gusset area, so that would be done. And now it is just ready for some plain vanilla knitting when I'm out and about. I'm doing that on 9-inch circulars. Same thing as I've been doing, knit 2, purl 2 for the cuff, 25 rounds. 60 for the leg. It's kind of been the norm lately. Have this in a bag that I do not believe they make bags anymore. It was Stitch and You bags, but I couldn't even find an Instagram for them anymore. So if anyone knows, please let me know below if they do still make bags, but I don't believe that they do. But it's such a cute Jack Skellington bag. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies to watch. I'm not on the ball with my fall Halloween movies. I've got to get on it because we've not watched hardly anything. Maybe I'll make Eric watch something tonight. Okay, so the socks that I forgot to bring down are my Hidden Gem socks. That is the West Yorkshire Spinners. I'll put a picture, the last picture I took of them. I haven't made any more progress, I don't think, on them since I took this picture. If I have, it's just been a little bit, but I'm loving the yarn still, loving that sock, just a plain vanilla sock. Using my vanilla socks pattern. Been super enjoyable. It's just in my purse and I forgot to grab it. I thought I did and nope. Okay, I'm going to save the October Yarnable socks for last. So let's talk English paper piecing for a moment because I've made such progress on this. So I've had so many questions about English paper piecing. I talked about it quite a few episodes back, but you can definitely just Google it or search it on YouTube to find out more details about how to do it, what all it entails, but it is just hand stitching, essentially. I'm working on a quilt top right now, and look, I have 2 flowers. Well, I mean, this one still needs the white around it, but 2 flowers are attached. I am working on the Grandma's Flower Garden. Grandma's Flower Garden, that sounds right. Quilt top with a kit that Eric bought me. I will link the Etsy shop down below that the kit came from. I do think they still had one available last time I looked. But I cannot put this down. Something about, I mean, I was enjoying it beforehand, but starting to see it come together and doing the white around this and then attaching the next flower. And yeah, I am just so in love with this. I've taken the paper out of all of the center ones. Once they're surrounded, you can take the paper out that's basted into the fabric. So all the ones that are surrounded, I've taken the paper out now. So that definitely makes it a little bit easier to hold when I'm working on it. So now my next thing I'm going to do is do some of the white around this flower. I don't think I have enough white basted to surround the whole flower right now, but I'm going to use up what I have. And then I have my next flower this size ready to go. So I'm going to do that one. And then once it's done, I'll baste more white and baste the hexagons for my next flower. I can't believe that I have done this, that I have hand stitched this. Obviously I have a ways to go still, but it's beautiful. I honestly have no idea what size quilt the kit will make. I want to say it's a twin size, but I don't remember. And I am just pulling them out of the kit. They're all laid out all together. The fabrics are like stacked for like the center, the next round, and then the last round. And I'm just doing them in that order, and I'm just pulling one stack out and doing it, and then I will attach it. I'm not thinking about any placement or anything. You guys know me and I love scrappy, so whatever it decides it's going to do as I put them together, that is what it will do, and I will love it. I did bring my temperature blanket down to show you guys. This is what happens when I get busy. I forgot my transition rows for between September and October again. October 1st was what, Sunday? I was coming back from West Virginia on Sunday. I did not take the blanket with me. I didn't work on it on Sunday, didn't touch it, picked it up Monday, and just went to catch up on the days that I had missed. And didn't do any transition rows. Thought about it this morning, and I'm not doing them again. It's fine. I am not bothered. The only thing I get bothered with by that is I get like, why did you not remember? You have put notes everywhere on this piece of paper, but I'm not bothered by how it's going to look or bothered enough to take it out. So it is not a big deal. So this is a temperature blanket that I've been working on all year. I will not go into all details on it. I do have a project page for it that has everything for how I am doing it wrote out. And I do have a link for the very first, I think it's the very first episode. It's the one I talked in more depth about how I'm doing it, linked on that Ravelry project page if you want more details on this project itself. But I just thought I would show you the progress from, so that those transitions were September. I remembered those. Then this is the month of September, and then right up into here is the first 3 days of October. Still happy with it. Like I said, I'm not bothered that I forgot. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I am weaving my ends in as I go. I do have a tutorial for that on YouTube that you can find in the tutorial playlist, which I also always link below. There's always so many links down below. If you have a question or something and you haven't checked there, check there, because I always try to link everything down there for y'all. All right, October Yarnable time. So if you have not received your October Yarnable, do not want any spoilers. You're going to want to skip ahead a little bit, because I am going to, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Show my socks first, I think. I think we'll go ahead and do that first, and then I'll show all the little extras that came with it. These socks, this yarn is what I meant to say. These socks are going to be amazing because of this yarn. This may quite possibly be my favorite Yarnable ever. And I don't even know how many years. I wish I would have wrote down, like, on all the Yarnable I have in my stash that has not been knit yet. I wish I would have wrote the months on there, because I don't think they're on there, so that I would know when they were from. But anyways, that's totally besides the point. I've been getting this for years and years, and this is my favorite one yet. So I have this in a bag from Little Robin Cottage. I've had this for years as well. Such a cute Halloween bag. It had to go in an in-your-face Halloween bag because it's so good. So the yarn for October is called Spellbound. I always get one skein of their plush sock. You can pick and choose with Yarnable. If you're not familiar with Yarnable and what it is a yarn subscription service. And I do have a link down below with a coupon code that you can get $5 off of your first box. And they're not always open to new subscribers. So if you go and there are no spots available, you can just put your email in and they will email you when spots open up. So I always get plush sock because I will always use it for socks more than likely. That is an 85/15 superwash merino nylon blend fingering weight. Are you ready to see this? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't handle it. I cannot handle this yarn. I started the sock yesterday. I couldn't wait any longer. I started it and it is so good. You guys look at it. It is perfectly Halloween. This is seriously my favorite Yarnable. I love it so much. The green and the purple and the orange. So good. So this one I'm doing on 9-inch circulars, just my vanilla socks pattern, 25 rounds, knit 2 purl 2 rib. I feel like these are gonna fly because I have not really wanted to work on my other vanilla socks because of this. And I mean, I don't have that much done yet. I just started it yesterday, but when it came time to like sit and knit yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm working on the Yarnable socks. That's what I'm working on. I don't really think there's much else to say about the socks themselves, but I will show the extras that came with the Yarnable. So you always get, you know, your yarn. You can pick and choose which. They have different weights, different options. Like I said, I always get the one skein of fingering because I make socks. And then you always get extras. There's always a card that tells you a little bit more about your extras. It has a scratch off coupon code for the month that you receive the box in. And then your extras, they're in a little pouch. Let's pull these out here. There are so many good extras this month. Okay, I'm gonna flip that over because it tells you all about the extras and I don't want to forget anything. Okay, so the first one says it's from Marveling Bros and it is a super cute mini cross stitch kit. It says it's easy to follow. It's all packed in a matchbox and it is ideal for beginners or enthusiasts who want a quick project. So we have a tiny little pumpkin cross stitch. I don't want things to fall out here. Everything is tucked down in there. I haven't taken it out yet. I probably won't do it this year because I just did a pumpkin cross stitch. But I may make it, I don't know. I may make it and keep it, but I may make it for my sister or something too. So super, super cute. Then we have a faux fur pom-pom from Nor'easter Knits. It says it's just in time for hat making season. A black one, so perfect. And then there is a Halloween cookie cutter set from Shop Country Kitchen. Very cute. We have a, what are they? A bat and a skull. Super cute. And there were a couple of other little things in here. There's a Halloween blend for tea. This doesn't say who it is from. If there was something saying where it was from, I have thrown it away. But it just says Halloween blend black. And then we have some needle tip protectors that are Halloween themed by Yarnable. They're so cute. Those little witchy ghosts. They're adorable. So I need to get these out and put them on my oversized seasons cardigan. I was blanking on what the name of that was. Haven't worked on it in a little while. So that is the Yarnable box. So good. That yarn just blew me away when I opened it this month. I could not believe that colorway. So good. I also got my Patreon minis from a homespun house. And this is the August 2023 Patreon mini. So if you have not received these, same thing again, skip ahead a little bit. There are 3 of them. And they are so beautiful. So I'm still waiting. Once I receive my row 1 minis, I'll cake these up and get these and the row 1 minis added to my DK weight jelly roll. Yeah, I love those. This one especially, so pretty. And that's it for mail. That's all that I received in the mail. So last episode we did do a giveaway for some surprise prizes out of the prize cabinet, and our winner from last episode is Lisa Dean. So congratulations, Lisa. If you would just get in contact with me at crazysockladypodcast@gmail.com, I will just need your shipping information and I will get that sent out to you. And we're going to do the same thing this time. That whole bottom section still has so much yarn, so we're going to do another surprise giveaway. I'll grab some yarn and goodies out of there and we'll do another surprise giveaway package for this episode. So all you have to do is comment down below and that will enter you to win, and I will draw the winner and announce it on the next episode. I've had some people ask how I choose a winner for the giveaways. So it is all random. There is I think it's like, I don't know if it's randomcommentpicker.com. I just have it saved on my computer, but there is a YouTube option and you can plug in the link to the YouTube video. It'll pull up all the comments. I do have the paid for version so that I can get all of the comments included, because it does now, the free version cuts it off at so many comments. I can't remember what it is, but I typically have more than what that is. So I do have the paid for version. And you just plug everything in and it pulls all the comments in and then does like the random number generator type thing and picks a comment. So that is how the winners are chosen. So we also have one more winner that I'm waiting to hear from episode 200, where we did the twice sheared sheep giveaway box, the fall box. If you commented on that episode, please watch episode 201 to see if you won. I will wait until I record the next episode, which should be next week. If I have not heard from the winner, I will redraw on that next episode. I'll go back through the comments on episode 200 and do that again. All right, I think that's all the knitting for today. So I have finished a couple of books, so we'll talk about reading for just a moment. So I did finish reading The Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Loved it. So good. I am really, with every book that I read of hers, I like her books more and more. So definitely recommend that one. I did finish The Last Thing He Told Me. I don't really recommend that one. I gave it a 1 star on Goodreads, and I've never done that before. I couldn't wait for it to be done. I know there are people out there that love it. I couldn't handle it. It was just too slow for me. It drug on. I don't know. I couldn't get into the story. It started out so strong and then it just fell flat for me. So I did not enjoy that one. Currently, I am reading The People Next Door. And I'm really enjoying that one. That one was a recommendation from Jilly of Mom of 6 Stitches. And yeah, I think she was like spot on with that. I would love it because I'm in it and I'm doing that one on my Kindle and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get on the treadmill in the morning, because that's when I typically read my Kindle. I can't wait to get on the treadmill and read my book. So that one, really enjoying so far. Still reading From Blood and Ash before I go to bed. Almost done with it. So close. I don't know how many pages I have left, but I'm very, very close to being done. Either next week, maybe the week after, I'll be done with that one. And then on Audible right now, I am listening to The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. That one so many people have recommended, and it's got me to where I've just been listening to it all day. If I am not doing some kind of work that I can't like be listening to something and like multitasking, I guess, then I have that book on while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing my English paper piecing, knitting. That is what I've been doing, is listening to The Family Upstairs. We did finish watching, that's kind of it for books. So we did finish watching The Last of Us. That was on HBO. And I can't wait for the second season. It was very, very good. Right now we're watching Chernobyl, I think is the name of it I think that's the name of the show. It's on HBO as well. So we're watching that. I think we have a couple episodes left of it, but I'm really hoping I can talk Eric into watching some Halloween movies. Fingers crossed. Life stuff, we did go to West Virginia over the weekend. Eric and I did, to stay at my sister's. We rescheduled our trip from where we had to cancel it earlier in September. So we went to West Virginia and stayed at my sister's and just had the best time. We always have such a good time with them. They are just so laid back and fun, and we laugh so much. And so yeah, it was a great weekend. I didn't get a ton of knitting done over the weekend. I packed like I was gonna knit all weekend long, but I didn't get a ton of knitting done, but I had a great time. So I think that kind of wraps it up. Kind of a shorter episode today, huh? So I hope that you guys are doing well, that you're getting lots of making done, and make sure to comment below to enter the giveaway, and I will see you all next week. Until then, happy making. Bye.